Young Turks, new sponsor, Squarespace. Go Squarespace. Wait, is that a square? We're forcing this a little bit as a concept, so I know not all the stories are going to be interesting. In fact, probably most of them aren't. Like, normally my stories have points. This doesn't. It just gives you a sense of, like, you know, what happened in the Uyghur household. Okay. Anyways, so it was. I was young. My grandparents had come over. You know, I don't know if I was probably around 12. I'm guessing, like my fourth Christmas in America or something. I'd caught on to the concept. I'm like, oh my God, I get it. This place is awesome. Around this time of year, all the kids get like presents. It's not just one. It's like a lot sometimes. It's fucking mental. Okay, this is like the greatest place on earth, right? And my grandfather is totally confused by this whole concept. He's like, what, I got to give presents to people? I would never give that dick a present in the first place. I got to give to him many presents? He's like, no, I'm not.
Our big holiday is Ramadan, where we don't feed our kids.
Right, exactly. He's like, that's a holiday. My grandfather was notoriously cheap. He was obsessed with the napkins. I've told you this before. Any restaurant we went to, he's like, oh, that's cool. And he'd like take all these napkins.
Is that why your mom like designs that stuff down?
I never thought about it that way. Yeah. That's funny. So, and at home, he'd get pissed at us if we used the napkins.
Were they like cloth napkins or just like paper napkins?
No, paper napkins. He's like, what are you wasting money for? Are you fucking crazy? He's like, go wash your hands. Okay? And he's like, but if you're going to waste the money, I'm stealing more napkins. Okay? So he's a guy who's not going to get behind buying a lot of presents.
Right.
Okay? Anyway, but you know, that's the thing about America, and that's why Christmas is so awesome, is because you know, you sit around, you got nice sweaters on, everybody's having nice family moments. By the end, my grandfather's like, it's kind of fun.
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Giving everybody a napkin.
He's like, all right, you get a McDonald's, you get a Burger King napkin.
Wipe your mouth, sweetie. Merry Christmas.
Like, you know, if you told them Christmas, they're still old school. They're like, oh, this isn't Christmas, this is New Year's. And, you know, at that point, we're probably in mid-compromise. You know, we started on New Year's Eve, giving out presents, but then it was driving the kids, me and my sister, crazy because everybody's got presents for 6 days.
Christmas Eve, you mean?
No, we were doing it New Year's Eve because that's the Turkish.
Oh, right.
That's when the Turkish Santa Claus comes, right? But the kids are playing with their presents for 6 days, where it's torture, right? It's anyway. So then we were cheating and getting it closer and closer. Right. So by that time, we were on probably the 27th of December, right? Dopes had his presents for a couple of days. JT has. Finally, we rip them open. And that year, I was so excited because my parents never got me the toys I wanted. Never. Like, I'm dying for Atari, never got the Atari, right? Was dying for a VCR later in life because I wanted to watch porn.
I was going to say, that's porn related.
Right. Okay. And they caught on to that. And so they never got me the VCR for Christmas. And then,
you're like, no, I really want to watch Rambo. Rambone.
Right. So, but that year they got me two kind of like old school video games. Like one was a football game, but it was like the Pong of football games where these like little tiny dots would come at you. And you'd have to avoid them.
Yeah. Right. No, I had that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, for me, it was like, oh my God, the best present I'd ever gotten before was like a plastic knife or a plastic gun, right? And I'm like, this requires batteries. Okay, I was so excited. And then they got me a second one that you just put in the soccer and you could put in football or basketball, I remember. And I was like, which one do I play with? Which one do I play with? And so my grandparents were there, that happened. Plus I got sweaters and socks, as I do every year. It was a lovely Christmas. So that's it. That was my memory. New sponsor at the Young Turks, Squarespace. They help you build websites. They've got 24/7 support, and they've built some of the largest websites in the world.
They have an iPhone app, so you can edit your website on the go.
TYT promo code, 10% off for the life of your order. Squarespace.